I have a lot of games I want to play through though. My thing is like, yeah, I want a PS5, but right now there's like only a handful of games on the PS5 I want, like Hogwarts Legacy, God of War Ragnarok, the new Ratchet and Clank, Kenya, which is also on PS4. A lot of these are also on PS4. That Kenya game, and I don't know. I guess I would have to look. I'd have to go through and look at what other games are out that I would want, and there's not a ton. Like there's not a lot of like newer games coming out I'm that interested in. I have more of an interest in some of the older stuff. All right, where was the other? Okay, it's all the way up here. The pterodactyl boss fight. Actually, I wonder if we could just do this. Oh, okay, so the green ones are races, so that's how we can look to see what's what. I was just trying to see if... Wow, the first world was really small. I was trying to see if there was more gas station races, because if there was, I was just going to jump to them, but I guess there isn't. Alright. Wait, what one was this one again? Okay, it's like a time trial. They say I can only use Swift vehicles in this. Isn't ours Swift though? No, ours is not. Okay, well, shoot. Shall we try the bumper car one then? I'm trying to look. I guess we could try another. Oh, I want the Vespa. I guess we could try one of the other motorcycles, see how they handle. The BMW or the Street Stealth. Let's try the Street Stealth. I don't know how well this thing's going to run, so we'll see, but if it's going to force us to use a certain type of car, might as well, right? Oh, jeezy Pete's. Might as well try out something. I am going to get food after this. I'm thinking toast. Butter and jelly toast for breakfast. Sounds pretty good. Potentially. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's see if this one handles any better. I would say it handles a little bit better, but I can already tell you a lot of the same thing is here, where it's really light feeling. I will say this, the engine backfire thing, or piston shift, or whatever, I don't know what you'd actually call that, has pretty much sounded the same for every single car. It was like, that would have been cool if they would have changed that up. Like, the engine here does sound a little bit different than the other couple engines, but like, that, yeah, it's like, I don't know if it's gear shifting or what it is, but that all sounds the same. Like, there's no differentiation on that sound effect. It handled better. It did handle better, but like, I'm not crazy on the floaty wobbliness of how the bikes feel. I'm actually hoping it dries out, because, I don't think it's going to dry out. I was going to say, I hope it's actually going to dry out, because I'd like to take I got to go to the post office later today. I would like to take the bike to the post office, but I don't think it's going to dry out. It's actually calling for rain at 11. Oh, lame. I was wanting to take the bike to the post office. My post office doesn't open till noon. I was kind of hoping for that. I want to use the bumper car. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to take the bike. I need to get a chain brush. I need to clean the chain. I lubed the chain, but I need to clean the chain. I didn't have a chain brush. That was something I didn't know about. I changed the oil in it, and then I was like, I was like, I wonder if you need to do anything with this chain, because feels real tacky. It's not real dry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know how chains are supposed to feel. And so I Googled it. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to lube them about every 400 to 500 miles, which I put about 600 or 700 on my bike since I've had it. So not too far off, but far enough that I was like, all right. So I went and got some chain lube. And then I was like, I put it on there. And then I was like, oh, wait, you're supposed to. This is cute. All right. This is cute. I like the bumper car a lot. We might be upgrading the bumper car. It just on practicality of it being just look at it, man. It is adorable. Adorable. What's this guy? That's kind of neat. I do like that there's more track obstacles. Like, that was something in the first game there wasn't a lot of. Like, what was there? There's the spiders, the pterodactyl, the little ice pad. Like, there wasn't, like, a ton of, like interactive track pieces. It feels like there's more now. Anyway. But yeah, so I was like, I'm just going to put some lube on it until I get a chain. Brush chain. Chain brush. I don't know what you want to call it. So yeah, I need to get one of those. I gotta go to the bike shop anyway because I need to find out the check engine lights on the bike because I overheated it once. Everything's running fine, so I just haven't taken it, but I probably should. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Like, I should probably totally take it to get looked at. But also, like, it's running fine. So like, why? You know. What had happened was, I didn't know. My uncle told me, it's like, next time this happens, just kill the bike. But I got stuck at a street light, waiting for the street light to turn. I was in the one in front, and they're like, I don't know if they're pressure censored or like what. But anyway, the point is I'm sitting there at this light, and it's hot. That day was like almost a 100-degree day. And I'm sitting there at the bike, at this stoplight, and it's just never turning red because the car behind me decided they're going to keep about 3 cars length from me and them, which, you know, respect, give bikes distance, you know, but it wasn't changing the light, and so I sit there forever, and then when I pulled forward, the check engine light came on. So my guess was, and my uncle thinks, it got overheated and I burnt out a sensor, is what he thinks happened. And probably, I mean, he's had bikes his entire life. He's partially one of the reasons I always wanted to get a bike, which, by the way, I didn't get a Harley, I got a dual sport. I wanted something I could go off-roading with. You know, if I want to go down a dirt gravel road, I got something to explore with, not to ride the highway. You know what I mean? I didn't get something to like, oh, I'm going to drive an hour plus on the road with. I was like, I got something to travel around all of our back roads and go on trails and shit with. That's what I got the bike for. And I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Even though I, you know, wiped out on it hard when I first got it and broke my shoulder and fractured my shoulder. But I love it. You know, it's very relaxing to ride. I don't know if I'd say relaxing is the right word, because it can definitely be stressful. Like when you're, you know, when you're in like heavily congested areas or something. But in terms of like, there is something like mentally like resetting about like, I'm going to go on a ride. Like, I'm just going to go out for like an hour and a half. I'm going to go around all these back roads and just kind of like explore and adventure. You know what I mean? There is something very like, it's almost therapeutic in a way. It's very nice. But I need to see what that check engine light is. I also need to try to test for my bike license before my birthday. I should actually, there's a college that offers a course that if you finish the course, you get your bike license at the end. I don't know if I want to do that or if I just want to go take the test. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I might just go take the test. I've had my permit for like a year now. I've put a lot of miles in with having my permit, so I might just go do the test. I do got to do some work on the bike, though. I don't know, maybe next week one day I'll take it down to the shop and have them put it on the computer and see why the check engine light's on. I guess I could try to do a check engine light reset and see if it stays off, you know? I think you gotta do it on a computer, though. I don't think I can do a check engine light reset on it. I'll have to look. I could probably just take it to the shop, though. Have it looked at. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. Alright, we'll get this unlocked. Alright, that's not a backyard. I mean, that's backyard. That's not a... Ooh, yeah. Hey, hold on. Go back. I think we gotta go all the way out to the garage to upgrade our cars. I'm pretty sure. Manage... Customize or vehicle management, maybe. Okay, vehicle management. Yep. Make this bad boy an ultimate, shall we? Alright. Increases handling while drifting, reduces boost charge gain while drifting. Speeds up the gain of boost charge and immune to obstacles. I don't care about that. Increase the acceleration but reduces the passive boost charge gain. Increases the speed gain while exploiting a slipstream but reduces the boost charge gain. Increases boost charge gain while exploiting a strip stream but decreases the speed while driving in a strip stream. Increases the power of a boost but decreases the acceleration. Increases the braking power but reduces the passive boost gain. Reduces the vehicle's weight but also reduces the strength of the dash. Increases the strength of the dash. I don't care about the dashing. Reduces the dash boost charge consumption but also reduces lateral movement. Increases passive gain. I guess this whole thing's a bumper car, right? So we should be bumping people, but increases passive gain of boost charge but decreases maximum speed. And change the type of boost. Yeah, I would like to change the type of boost. I guess we might as well. I'm not crazy on the other one, so. Alright. Let's go back. You can only use rocket vehicles? What the fuck is a rocket vehicle? These things? Oh, these are so lame looking, though. Guess I'll use one that's a bit faster. But I don't like these things. Well, that's too damn bad. Also gonna get the tractor ready for the season. Something I need to do next week. I'll probably get the stuff this weekend. It won't take long. My blades should be pretty good. I put new blades on it last year. I don't mow a ton. I'm somebody who mows every 2 to 3 weeks probably. I let the grass get kind of high. Which I think is actually probably worse for your stuff more than it is helpful, but like I just don't have time. Takes about 2 hours to mow a yard. I just didn't get the time to do all that. But on top of that is like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't realize that was a jump. I ain't got enough boost. How was I not last still? After all that, I still wasn't last? Are you kidding me? Easy mode be easy. Hey, it's what the game defaulted to, okay? I normally pick easy, but this is what the game defaulted to. I want an El Camino. The El Camino in the last game, though, was terrible, so I don't know how it is in this game. Oh, this is one of the percentage, like, race to the finish line kind of thing. I will say I haven't seen anything as obnoxious as those volcanoes at the end of some of the tracks on the first game. Those volcanoes could be absolutely insanely brutal on times. Like, getting the unleashed time and stuff. Oh, it could be insane. Hey, yo, that's cool. I mean, I think they should dump out a little bit more balls than that, but, like, that's cool. I will say that, like, if I had FU money, that would be one of the most wasteful expenses I would pay for is just landscaping. I would just pay for somebody else to come do the landscaping. I'm not like a gardener. I'm not like I hate mowing. Like, you know, I don't like it. I don't find it enjoyable. Like, I have other stuff I would rather do. Yeah, I feel like it takes up too much time. I don't want to spend 2 hours a week mowing. You know, to do it every week. Yeah, so if I had, like, FU money, I would 100%. Like, that would be the one frivolous spending I would really do. I mean, you know, you could probably say buying video games and movies frivolous spending. That's fair, I guess. I strongly disagree, but that's fair. You know? But, like, outside of that, like, you know, that would probably be something I'd do. I'd probably pay somebody to come do all of our landscaping. Just have them come out like once every week and a half, and then them do it, them take care of it. I don't have to worry about it, you know. That would be so nice. I can't imagine how much it would actually cost a landscaper to come mow our yard. I don't know how much it would cost. I don't have a clue. I've never hired a landscaper. I've landscaped. I've been a landscaper, but for a city township, so I don't know, like, we didn't charge anybody. I just worked hourly and we did landscaping for the city stuff, which, by the way, was not a fun job. It was out in the heat. It was fucking hot. Yeah, it was not that was not the funnest job I've ever had. I gotta be honest with you. I did it quite a bit. Though. All right, let's try the ATV. I did it for summer work while I was still in high school. It was good because it was 40 hours a week. It was full-time work through the summer. So when you're a high school kid, like, that's a lot of fucking money through the summer, you know what I mean? Like, it was minimum wage, but, like, when you're a high schooler and you don't have any bills to pay other than fast food and movie tickets and video games, like, you know, you're like, oh man, I'm balling. You know, back in that day where $20 somehow lasted for you for like 2 weeks. Where now it's like, I can't even, like, $20 is gone by 10 a.m. Goddamn inflation. I'm kidding. Back in my day, $20 would get you lunch every day at school, and then you still had $15 left over. Look at that little motorcycle go. So far, I like the ATV. I wish there was a three-wheeler. That'd be cool. There's a game I played a bunch as a kid called ATV Quad Racer. I think it had a like a secondary title. It was like ATV Quad Racer 2, and then I think it maybe it had a thing. Anyway, it's the one where you can like kick people, which was awesome. Like when you were a kid playing a racing game that was like ATVs, and you could get up beside somebody and literally kick them off their ATV. That was insanely cool. But anyway, I played that game an obscene amount on the Xbox, the original Xbox. I now have it on PS2. I got kind of I did one order from DK Oldies and got kind of a chewed up copy of it from them. Don't know if I would order anything else from DK Oldies. I'm not sure, but I wasn't like super unhappy with my purchase. But I didn't buy any consoles. I just bought games, and I bought a lot of like low dollar stuff for games. So I don't know. You know, my experience might be a little bit different because of what I purchased. But anyway, they did send me a condom. I mean, that is true. One of the games they sent me had a condom in it, which was hilarious. I did an unboxing. It's on my channel, so you can type in on YouTube the big / DK Oldies and it should pop up. But yeah, they literally sent me a condom. So I thought that was really funny. Anyway, the point is, the ATV2, there was a unlockable that was a three-wheeler. It was like the best vehicle in the game. Like, I'm not even joking. It literally was like the top tier. It was the Sebulba of the game, right? I worked my ass off to unlock it and then played it like crazy when I did unlock it. Because I grew up with a three-wheeler. You know, that's what I grew up on, was a Honda three-wheeler that my grandpa had for years. The thing was I put so many hours riding that thing. I loved that thing. That thing was so much fun to ride. Apparently, they're dangerous. Could have fooled me. But anyway, why is there a checkpoint on that part of the road? Wouldn't you fall off? Anyway. But yeah, the ATV Quad Racer game. And then the soundtrack on that. Like, I learned so many songs that are pretty mid. But there were some good tracks on that for sure. In terms of music.